Hello, I'm Fabien Tejen. I'm the winemaker of Château Lafitte. Château Lafitte is a classified growth from Bordeaux, located in the gravel area, very close to Bordeaux town. We produce red and white wine from our 80 hectares vineyards, composed with 85% of red grapes and 50% of white grapes. The estates belong to a French family, the Cadreurs family, and the current owner, Daniel and Florence, live on the place and manage the estates. We drive the vineyard with our own philosophy, which is the bio-precision, which is the meeting point between organic way, biodynamic approach, knowledge coming from our grandfathers, and the new technology, new tools as NDV map, as drones, as optical sorting machine. The new tools, the new technology help us to understand well the vineyard and help us to add more details and more precision in the wines. This year, especially with the very two hot spikes we have in summertime, the spray of chamomilla, one of biodynamic spray, helps the vines to have less stress. Now I will introduce you our white wine, Château Lafitte White 2019. First of all, I want to say that the terroir for the white are not the same as for the reds. They are cooler and they are fresher to preserve the acidity and the freshness of the wine. We are very lucky to have 60% of very old vines, we mean older than 60 years. This vine helps us very well for the density and the sophistication of the wine. This year the two keys were the very good rainfall in the spring to avoid water stress in the summer time and the really wonderful condition for the ripeness process. I mean August and September was very lighty day and fresh night, which preserves the acidity. The breakdown is done with 90% Sauvignon Blanc, 5% Sauvignon Gris, 5 Semillon, and we pick the grapes between the 27th of August to the 20th of September. So 3 weeks to pick the grapes to find the perfect ripeness for each grapes. The blend is very expressive, many fruits on the nose, many white fruits, citrus, grapefruits, many yellow fruits, peach, mango, with a complexity of flowers and spices. The mouth beginning very fresh, and after you have the volume, the body, with the fatness and the sweetness in the wine, and the end is very, very long with the acidity coming back to push the aromas. And you can feel at the end of the mouth the really mineral, the really salty touch, and the hint of flintstone, which is a real signature of Lafitte White. For the reds, we have the specificity of different terroirs, which are done with mostly gravel soil with Cabernet Sauvignon and clear in limestone with Merlot and Cabernet Franc, which this diversity of terroir helps us for the building of the wine and for the diversity of the aromatic. We have a large part of old vines too, which is a very good opportunity to make the great wines. The two key of this vintage for the reds were the very hot and dry summer, which helped for the synthesis of body and concentration and tannin, and a very good ripeness time with a lovely day and cooler night compared to last year. We preserve more freshness, more fruitiness and more tension in the wine. The breakdown is done with 55% of Cabernet Sauvignon, 36% of Merlot, 4% Cabernet Franc and 1 pot of Petit Verdot, and we pick the grapes between the 17th of September to the 10th of October, which is classic timing for good harvest. The blend is very expressive, even if it's very young, with many fruit on the nose, very freshness, red fruit, black fruit, spices, a small hint of mint, and after the beginning of the mouth is very smooth, very soft at the beginning, and after you have more and more layout with body, concentration and power, we give to the wine a full body, but with always this softness, with the roundness of the texture of the tannin, we give the wonderful shape of this wine. The wine is very long, we push by the acidity, keep at the tension of the tannin with a very lovely smoothness. This wonderful vintage for me is between 15 to 16 with the smoothness of 15 and the tension of 16. I can summarize perhaps with 3 words, which is sophistication, seduction and pleasure. Enjoy.